How are you today? My name is Philip Mwangi, and I always bring you the series on building strong and lasting marriage relationships. And you can find my videos on TikTok and on Facebook, Philip Mwangi, Philip with a single L. You can also find the same videos on YouTube, Philip Mbuti. Mbuti is Mbuti. At this moment in time, I want us to talk about how to fix a marriage that is not working, because I know there's some marriages that are not necessarily working very well, but I must tell you that there's hope for every marriage. Every marriage that is not working well can be fixed. Yes, there's hope for you. If you feel that you've reached the end, this is it, you want to get, you want out of this marriage, let me tell you, there's hope for that marriage. We can still fix it. The Bible in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4 and verse number 12, tells us that though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of three strands is not broken. Marriage is one of God's greatest gifts to humanity. However, every marriage faces challenges. Some marriages are flourishing. As we speak right now, there are some marriages that are flourishing and couples are enjoying themselves in those marriages, while others are struggling with communication problems, with mistrust, with financial pressures, with unresolved conflicts, with emotional distance, or even thoughts of separation. Somebody right now, as we speak, is contemplating how they're going to separate from their spouse, or how they're going to divorce their spouse. The good news is that a troubled marriage can be restored when both husband and wife are willing to work together and invite God into that process. Point number one, admit that there is a problem. If you want to fix your marriage, if you want to save your marriage, admit that there is a problem. Many marriages continue to deteriorate because couples deny that there is a problem. The first step towards healing is honesty. We must be honest. Let's ask ourselves, what is hurting our marriage? What are we no longer doing that we used to do? When do we begin to drift apart? You cannot fix what you refuse to acknowledge. The Bible in the book of Proverbs chapter 28 verse number 13 says, whoever conceals their sins does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy. Whoever conceals their sins does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy. Point number two, put God back at the center. If you want to restore your marriage, a marriage cannot function properly when God is excluded. Many couples pray less after marriage than they did before marriage. Many couples pray less after marriage than they did before marriage. To restore your marriage, one, you must pray together. Number two, read the Bible together. Number three, attend the church together. Number four, seek God's guidance together. When a husband and wife move closer to God, they naturally move closer to each other. Point number three, learn to communicate again if you want to restore your marriage. Many marriages are not destroyed by major problems, but by poor communication. Communication means speaking honestly, listening attentively, understanding each other, and avoid shouting, avoid insults, avoid sarcasm, avoid silent treatment. The Bible in the book of James chapter 1 verse number 18 says, everyone should be quick to listen. Everyone should be quick to listen and slow to become angry. And slow to speak and slow to become. Let me take that again. James chapter 1 verse number 18. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. A spouse who feels heard feels valued. Point number 4, forgive one another. If you want to restore your marriage, forgive one another. No marriage survives without forgiveness. Every husband and wife will make mistakes. Unforgiveness creates bitterness. Bitterness destroys intimacy. Forgiveness does not mean pretending nothing happened. It means choosing not to hold the offense against your spouse. Ephesians chapter 4 verse number 32 tells us, be kind and compassionate to each other, forgiving each other just as in Christ God forgave you. Point number 5, if you want to restore your marriage, stop keeping score. Some couples keep records of every mistake. You did this, you always do that. Remember what happened 5 years ago. Remember what happened 10 years ago. Remember what happened 15 years ago. A healthy marriage focuses on solutions than blame. Marriage is not a competition. Marriage is a partnership. The goal is not to win an argument. The goal is to win your spouse. Point number 6. If you want to restore your marriage, rebuild trust. Trust is the foundation of every marriage. Trust can be damaged by lies, infidelity, broken promises, financial secrecy, and trust is rebuilt through honesty, transparency, consistency, and accountability. Trust may take time to restore, but it can be restored. There's hope. It can be restored. Point number 7, spend time together. Many couples become roommates instead of partners. You cannot have intimacy without time together. Make time for conversations. Make time for walks, for meals, for date nights, for shared activities. Love grows where attention flows. Point number 8, learn each other's needs. Every spouse has emotional needs. A husband may need respect, appreciation, and encouragement. A wife may need affection, attention, and security. A wise spouse stands and understands the needs of the other and fulfills them. The Bible in the book of Philippians chapter 2 verse number 4 says, let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. Point number 9, seek help early. There's no shame in seeking help. When your car breaks down, you see a mechanic. When your body is sick, you see a doctor. Likewise, when your marriage is struggling, seek help from your pastor or your bishop. Seek mature Christian mentors or your best couples. Talk to them. Attend marriage seminars. Consider professional marriage counseling. There are professional counselors out there who can help you. The Bible in the book of Proverbs chapter 15 verse number 22 says, plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed. Point number 10, never give up too quickly. Every strong marriage has survived difficult seasons. Those couples that you admire when you see them working together, loving each other, respecting each other, they have gone through their struggles. The couples we admire today have often overcome financial struggles, misunderstandings, betrayal, disappointments, seasons of emotional distance. God specializes in restoration. What appears broken today can become stronger tomorrow. The Bible in the book of Joel chapter 2 verse 25 says, I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten. And in conclusion, a marriage that is not working does not necessarily need to end. It may need healing. To fix a struggling marriage, admit the problem, put God first, communicate effectively, forgive each other, stop keeping a score of wrongs, rebuild trust, spend quality time together, meet each other's needs, seek wise counsel, refuse to give up. And of course, ask yourself, what one thing can I change today to improve my marriage? What step can I take this week toward reconciling and healing my marriage? Remember, God can restore what seems impossible to restore. My name is Philip Mwangi, and I bring you the series on building strong and lasting marriage relationships. So until in my next video, keep working to ensure that your marriage relationship stays strong. Bye bye for now.